I look at what's going on for our area a lot. Now, I don't think we're going to get the worst of this. The biggest snow is going to be way to the Richmond area, and also the biggest freezing rain is likely to be into the Richmond area and points southward. There could be some areas, Franklin or west of Franklin toward Cortland, Hosky, Wakefield, perhaps west of Williamsburg up to Saluda and points westward. Could also see a little bit of freezing rain affect things as well. A light glaze, but the Richmond area and points southward and southwestward from there along the I-85, I-95 corridor. They could see ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch of ice, and that's enough to knock power lines down. Here's a look at what's going on. By 10 o'clock, we got the solid snow moving in. We could see a flurry or two before that. As things are 10 o'clock. We move to 1 o'clock in the morning. We'll stop every 3 hours. We're starting to see some sleet to the purple color across eastern North Carolina, and it's crossing the state line as well. Those are those little ice pellets that make the kind of noise, and you can hear it in the trees and in the shrubs, kind of a hush sound that makes it through the air. Here's what's going on at 1 o'clock in the morning. On we go to 4 o'clock in the morning. A lot of that sleet continues. Snow continues. We actually start to warm up a little bit. More of an easterly wind coming up, and that easterly wind coming in off the water temperature, off the water, which has a temperature in the 40s, low 40s. It tends to warm things on up along the land. So we end up with temperatures rising into the upper 30s by 7 o'clock in the morning, and inland areas still on the cold side, northern areas on the cold side as well. Lots of sleet. We start to see that freezing rain that I told you about. I think on the eastern edge of this, toward the west of Franklin and on up toward about the Williamsburg area, it'll be around 1/10 of an inch, which is not very much, about like that. But still, you want to watch it. You don't want to travel tomorrow morning. There's where things are by 10 o'clock in the morning. Now it really starts to hit the Petersburg area, hitting the Richmond area, and that's where it's likely to be the worst. But there's where things are. 34 degrees. We're warming up a little bit. 39 degrees close to the coastline. 42, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. There's where things are by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The low is actually moving on through. Wind's going to flip on around to the north, and then we'll see scattered showers. It's a little more starved for moisture now, so it's got drier air entrained into it. And we could still see some rain, and I think this is probably too much as far as the freezing rain going out by 7 o'clock in the evening, but you'll note it really falls apart. And temperatures are above freezing or too close to freezing. You got to have like 30, 31 degrees and rain falling out of the sky to really affect things. There's where things are by 10 o'clock at night on Sunday. Rainfall. Still some rain at 1 o'clock in the morning, eastern North Carolina. There could be a little bit of drizzle coming up on Monday morning, 35. Then it starts to cool down from there, and it stays cool into Tuesday morning. Tuesday during the afternoon, highs only around 30 degrees. That's the biggest thing in the long run. It's going to stay cold. Tomorrow it'll actually warm up. It'll warm up overnight. We'll see that snow overnight, and there could be significant snow on the ground. But it quickly goes away for most of us in the Hampton Roads area as it changes over to an all-day rainfall. Inland areas watching out for some freezing rain, and we showed you again from Hosky to west of to the Cortland area to west of Williamsburg. There could be some freezing rain for a time there, so do watch out for that. And then it changes over to all rain. Ends as a little bit of a mixture of rain and snow, possibly some drizzle on Monday morning. Not really counting on that very much. It'll be breezy, 38. And then after that, look at that. Temperatures only in the low 30s each afternoon at best, 29 degrees. And that's it coming up on Friday. There might be a few flakes of snow coming up Wednesday night and Thursday. Again, snow overnight. You'll likely wake up to some snow. It'll turn over to slush and then start to melt for most of us coming up for the day on Sunday.